Hi, welcome to Sid's Tips. And it was almost a year ago that I talked about in a video that I was going to trade in my Seltos for another car. Well, a year later, I still have it. However, unexpectedly this weekend, I reached out to my sales rep because I saw a post about her car, and I said, hey, look, if you're still interested in my car, let me know. As right now, dealerships need used vehicles, so you might be able to get some great incentives. So sure enough, this is my last drive in the Seltos. So just wanted to share a few things if you are considering getting the Seltos, some of the things that I liked and some of the challenges. So I thought I would just put together this short video. So obviously road noise. You hear the road noise. It's very loud in the cabin. Now it especially gets really loud on some of the older paved roads that are rough. You can really hear it. I drove down to Florida. There were parts where it was not bad, but then there were parts where it was so loud. So definitely consider replacing the tires if you get it, and I would recommend to test drive it on the highway for sure. And if you can find a road that's not as an older paved road, then that would be ideal and going a bit faster. Now let me just share just a few good things that I liked about it. One, I did find it's a fun vehicle, so no doubt there. The seats are very comfortable to sit in, even without ventilated seats. I didn't find they were getting overly hot. It's the material. Now I have the SX Turbo, so you might have a different material. So I'm speaking from the SX Turbo model that I have. This is a 2021. So that is a good thing. I just found the cabin having a lot of room and space, which was nice. Plenty of room for me. I really love the InDash Display. It's really awesome. And that's one thing that I'm not going to have as nice with my new vehicle that I'm going to get. And I will, by the way, doing another video talking about what I'm going into. So very nice in-dash display, nice sounding Bose stereo system, which did sound very good. And I found for the most part it's a little bouncy, but a pretty smooth ride. And those were aspects. And there were times where I found gas was very good, where I was driving the highway, I was getting mid-30s for my gas, but then there were also times where when I was driving, especially in the city, gas was not great. So some of the challenging things that I found, obviously, again, the road noise was disappointing for sure. I'm really surprised with Kia, and here in the US they didn't offer ventilated seats and a heated steering wheel, some of those things, especially on their higher end. I found the lights were good, but at night driving, I found that the headlights just were so low. Sometimes I found like it was a challenge to feel comfortable, especially going around a turn in a very dark area. So I, put my brights on, and that helped. But I found, sometimes that they were just too low, and I had to try to adjust that. The air conditioning system works well. It does certainly get cold in here, or cooler. The middle vents, they're not that wide or tall as compared to some other vents. So, keep that in mind as well. The side vents are nice and wide, but the middle ones are not as wide. So that is another thing which I think was a little bit of a challenge. It's nice having the sunroof, and didn't use it that much, but nice if you have the sunroof. The other thing too, which I thought was strange, I didn't have up top for a place to put my sunglasses. So some models may have that, this one did not. Very strange for the SX, how many of the corners they cut. They have a charging pad for your phone, and it's kind of in deeper where it would sit. So I thought that's kind of a little bit odd that it's that far deeper. But honestly, when you're driving anyway, you shouldn't be holding your phone unless you have it in, like a phone holder. Otherwise, again, seats were great. The heated seats worked very well, so that was a plus. Again, as I'm driving and thinking a bit. And I did like some of the other things too. Now that I'm thinking about that, there's the lane keeping. There's the lane keeping assist, but then you can also turn on the steering wheel control. I don't remember what that's called, but it can control So if you take your hands off the steering wheel, and it will keep you within the lines, which is very, very cool. It's got very good technology. In fact, it really did a good job detecting a car if it's going to stop too quickly, and for me to have that warning. Also, if I'm at a red light and then the light turns green, the car in front of me, if it goes, it gives me an indicator the car has moved in front of me. And sometimes that's good because you can be distracted if you stop, so that's a good warning. Also, when I stop and turn the engine off, it does put a warning, and especially this is helpful for families with kids. It does remind you to check your back seat. That would be pretty horrible to leave an animal or a child in the back seat. So overall, it's a love-hate relationship with this vehicle. Some of the things that I notice, and I am in a Seltos Facebook group, they're seeing a lot of issues with transmissions with this model, the Seltos. Now, the SX seemed to have less issues than other models, but there's been a transmission common issue. I did find, actually, with mine, and I did upgrade the software, I found like sometimes it was jerky, and especially like I might back up and I just felt like it was jerking a little bit. But those are just some of the things that, really thinking about with the vehicle. I felt like the braking system worked well again, give me a warning. But I felt like it for the most part, was, fairly fun to drive. I just wish it wasn't as loud, and I probably would have considered keeping this, especially if it was quieter in the cabin and not having to have the ventilated seats, which I really wanted. But being that I'm now switching cars, and I did a test drive on the highway, I definitely noticed a big difference. So excited about that. And those are my highlights. So this is what I'm getting, and in my next video I will be doing details of my maiden voyage. Alright, here it is. Alright, I am going from my Seltos to a 2022 Sportage. That's right, I'm very excited. The ride is very quiet in the inside. This is the SX Turbo, and it's great. I know there's the new body style coming out, but what a nice upgrade. I will be doing a video on my maiden voyage and just sharing my experience. But there you go. Let me know if you have any questions. If you're in the Georgia area, be sure to go to Kia Saab, and I'll put Alyssa's information as well, so you can reach out to her. She's a great salesperson. So have a great day. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Take care.